god! Somebody is playing fireworks near my house. Wait, be right back. I'm gonna throw them some stones. Oi, mati rồi. Okay, as usual, tes 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, as usual, tes 1, 2, 3, go. Echo is here, so welcome to the channel, guys. And is the music too loud? This much is good. So yeah, just like the title. Yeah. So apparently, yeah, I wanted to stream other games, but I just talked to my classmates, and apparently, some people thought that Cozy Claw is bad. And I was like, dude, seriously? Cozy Claw is the best thing that can happen to both pay-to-win and free-to-play players. This thing is insanely good. And I've been abusing this up until almost the last day here. It only has 2 days left. And so this video comes out a little bit too late actually. But I didn't realize that, you know, this thing is like kind of like considered a trap by a lot of some players. Not a lot. I don't know. I just assume. But some of my clubmates, they just thought that it's probably too loud. They thought that Cozy Claw is only for pay-to-win players. And I just read that in the chat, and I was like, dude, I'm a pure free-to-play player, and I burned my whole Nexus crystal on this Cozy Claw. I burned my entire Nexus crystal on this Cozy Claw. So, too long don't watch. So I'm gonna explain to you at the beginning of this video, and the rest of the video gonna be, you know, how to say, free talk. And if you guys are here and you have any questions about Dislyte, or if you do want to just you know, chat with me, feel free to just type in the chat. So here's the calculation, guys, the Cozy Claw. I cannot show you right now because there is nothing that I want in here. It's just gonna burn my Nexus. Although, what to say? Maybe I can. I'm just gonna burn one Nexus, should I? Let's just wait 12 minutes. I'm gonna see if in 12 minutes the next Cozy Claw doesn't come out legendary, then I might gonna show you how it works. I've got several R6 experts, a copy of Amir, bunch of gold records and Simmer records thanks to Cozy Claw. Exactly, Bang Lewat. Yeah, look at this, Bang Lewat. Look at this. I was like, look. I typed a lot in here, right, in the club chat, and apparently this what triggered me in the beginning. This one. Yes. Cozy Claw tidak seburuk yang kita kira. Aku udah 4 kali bakar Nexus worth banget. Intinya cari double sih, apalagi kalau dapat GR untung. Kemarin dapat GR Ripple bla 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 15 dapat 1 untung banget, tapi asalkan Nexus ada. Loh, pada mau Cozy Claw jelek gitu. Gue dari bawah bakar Nexus dapat 400 plus Ripple legendary. Ya intinya kan kuat-kuatan Nexus, yang punya Nexus banyak bakal untung banyak. Gua murni F2P. Gue cuma bakar 10.000 Nexus lebih kayaknya. So apparently that's what happened, you know. So for those of you, I'm gonna translate it. So apparently, some of my clients, not to blame them, but I think that it's kind of like a misconception that even my clubmates think that Cozy Claw is bad for free-to-play players. That's the gist of it. And I told them that, you know, I've been burning my entire Nexus Crystal since the beginning of Cozy Claw, and I've already got 400 plus Ripple Legendary from that Cozy Claw. So they thought that because it costs, it costs Nexus Crystal to refresh or to pull the maximum reward here, then it's something that is for pay-to-win players. And also to get the token, you need to pay the Snow-like pack in here. So I cannot blame them that, at the first glance, it looks like it's a pay-to-win players kind of event. But here's the thing, guys. When you pull the first time in this Cozy Claw, you're gonna use the token. It's either 100, 200, or 300. And then after that, if you miss, the next time you want to catch again, you're gonna need to spend Nexus Crystal. I think the first reset costs you around 800 or 900 Nexus Crystal. So it's gonna give you the other two that you haven't pulled. Most of the time, the legendary will be hidden on the third pull. Like they do you dirty. Like, they gonna give you the worst Esper first, and then the second worst, and then only on the third pull you're gonna get your legendary. On the third pull, you're gonna spend like around 2,800 Nexus Crystal. I don't know, I forgot, is it 2,400 or 2,800? So in total, if you pull 3 times to get the legendary, the worst that can happen is that you spend like 3,600 Nexus Crystal. Okay, so 3,600 Nexus Crystal. If you go to the plaza, if you want to buy a golden record, you spend 200 Nexus Crystal. So using 3,600, you can actually get 20 golden record. 20 golden record. Do you think that you are lucky enough to get a legendary using only 20 golden record? Like, I myself don't believe in my luck. So usually, most of the time, always, I'm gonna need to spend 100 golden record just to get my legendary, one whole legendary. So if somebody tells me by spending 20 worth golden record as Nexus Crystal to get 21 legendary Ripple puzzle, I'm just gonna spend my entire Nexus Crystal there. Because by collecting 50 Ripple legendary Ripples, I can already get the one whole legendary Esper. So the 21 Ripple means that I'm already halfway to get that legendary. So that just meant the 3,600 Nexus Crystal that I spent on the golden record, that is equal to 20 golden record. It's the same as if I get the same legendary Esper in that Ripple. That means that by just spending 40 golden record worth of Nexus Crystal, 40 or 50 golden record worth of Nexus Crystal, I can get an entire legendary Esper from the Cozy Claw. You see, that's I put the calculation here so that my clubmates also can see. In total, if I want to pull 3 times to get that legendary, I'm gonna spend 3,600 Nexus. So in the shop, one golden record is equal to 200 Nexus, so that 3,600 is equal to 20 golden record, and you get 21 Ripple. So that means that if I want to get 50 Ripple, I'm gonna need to spend 40 to 50 golden record worth of Nexus Crystal in the Cozy Claw to get an entire legendary Esper. That is really a good deal, because most of the time I need to spend 100 golden record to get a legendary. Now in Cozy Claw, if I'm just patient enough to wait every half an hour to see if there's a legendary there and I'm just gonna pull them, I'm already having like twice the worth of my Nexus Crystal if I compare it to spending it into a golden record, that it equals to 50 golden record worth of Nexus Crystal to get a legendary in Cozy Claw. So that's what triggered me into making this live stream. Just to tell you guys that that's the purpose of the the Cozy Claw. But it is too late. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There's only 2 days left for the Cozy Claw. I thought everybody knew this. I mean, sometimes. Yeah, like in my previous streams, like my some of my viewers also kind of like admire how my brain works, but apparently sometimes it's also a curse, like because I thought that this is a general knowledge. This is something that everybody can get by themselves. Like this is an event, a free event from the Dislyte, from the developer team. It gives you a chance to just gamble your Nexus Crystal, and you don't know what legendary Esper you will get, so that's the gambling part. But if you do it like me, this is what you will get. And I already spin some of the Esper in here. I already spin some of the Esper in here, so you can already see like how many how many ripples I got from that Cozy Claw. Hi Malembang. Hi Young One. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's the calculation for the Cozy Claw. So now my homework is just to ask my clubmates for the rest of the ripples here. And I'm already saving a ton of Nexus Crystal. Just remember, like all of these ripples as per in here is equal to me spending 50 golden record to get them. Basically, like if I count Sally and Fatum Sister together as one Esper here, that means that I'm spending 50 golden record to get both of them to 21 ripples here. So if I just spend my time to ask for the ripple in my clubmates, then once I get the actual Esper in here, then I'm already saving 50 golden record worth of Nexus Crystal. And I sometimes this one, because I don't use all of my boxes right away, so sometimes some of the boxes have the Esper in here. So I can just continue in here, like there's 21 Sally in here, and I do want to get my Sally to Resonance 6. So I'm just gonna use this 8 ripple box and give it to Sally here. I only need like 6. I only need 6 ripple box in here to get Sally to 50. Or to save it, I'm gonna open 5 and then ask the other 4 from clubmates, and I can already get the Sally. So the other 2 of this ripple box, I can just use it for either Lian or either Feng Sun here, And also I already got Leora here to 13, that means I already pulled her, So that's the word of Cozy Claw. This is the best event that can happen for your Nexus Crystal actually, for a free-to-play players. So I'm just here to tell you guys that. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you do want to chat with me, because sometimes something that I thought is like basic things in Dislyte, sometimes apparently it's a new information for some other players, So just chat things, or you can also start with telling your days, like, nowadays I'm liking to use probably a Mingsuo in my PvP. He is quite good or something. Then I can go on from there, like telling you, Mingsuo can be used for this, like this, and the trick to Mingsuo is blah blah blah, like that. So tonight is gonna be a free talk. Feel free to just sit here, enjoy the background music, enjoy my voice, like my ASMR, just talking the entire night. while I'm also just kind of like building my next plan in Dislyte. I am thinking of, kind of like doing this kind of lineup. My next project is to make use of Everett, like putting all the Simmer legendary Esper in here. And because Everett gonna counter attack every time your Simmer legendary got hit, when Everett Simmer teammates take hits, counter attacks with this ability, triggers once per turn. He is insanely OP, especially in here, in where is it? The Reincarnation Tower. So I want to make use of Everett too. Like you've already seen how good Everett is in Reincarnation Tower here, although it is exaggerated, but it could happen in the actual PvP here. If you can just put all the legendary Simmer Esper in here. It would have been much better if you can put like Chehe and Wuyo in here, because they are both tanky, and Everett being tanky himself kind of like can complement each other. But for this lineup, the only one tanky is kind of like Ana and Junju. Yes, what?
There's a Chichik in my room. There's a Chichik inside my room.
Okay. Be right back. Pause first, guys. So yeah, feel free to enjoy the background music. I'm gonna go take some chichak out from my son's room. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. Hey, so yeah, I have a family who's all afraid of Chichak. But yeah, continuing from this. So yeah, I'm trying to make this thing work. This one is already working, and not really. This one also I'm trying to make it work. So yeah, let's go challenge this. Let's see how it works. So yeah, this is the life of Fury Raptor, The thing that makes me still interested in playing Dislyte is to try out something new every day. I got a ton of ideas in my mind that I can just try to use. I don't know why Everett didn't counterattack. Why? Is Everett not counterattacking when allies got hit? Why? Whenever Simmer teammates take hits, right? When Everett Simmer teammates take hits, what am I missing here? Huh? The triggers once per turn. Is it because this skill is on cooldown? Oh, maybe you can only counterattack once, is it? That is bad. That is bad actually then. But we will try again. But this Simmer lineup is actually insanely strong. Although the enemy lineup is not that good, but still, it is something. Yeah, this is the life of Theory Crafter, guys. Like, in my Discord channel. Like, if you haven't joined my Discord channel, go into the description in my videos. Like in every single video I have, there is a description that shows you where is my Discord channel. You can just go to my Discord channel and you can contact me anytime you want. You can ask anything that you want in Discord. It's basically my WhatsApp. Yeah. So you can go there, join the Discord channel. There's nothing much inside, so it's also not gonna clutter your notification or your inbox. So it's a cozy place, and every day there's a fun fact that I answered there because I put a bot that gives you kind of like question of the day. So it's good. I do want to put some kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons thing inside, but I haven't got the time to find a really good bot that can do that. But yeah, if you do want to join the Discord channel, feel free to go, and you can just talk to me anytime you want. So in there, one of my friend, my viewer, she said that nowadays there's nothing much to do in Dislyte, but I was like, I do have a ton of things that I can do in Dislyte actually for myself. So yeah, that is just me, because what I do every day is this is what I do every day, trying out different lineup every day, and then just analyze how good it is, what is wrong with this lineup, looking at this lineup, it's quite good, it's quite alright, everybody can survive quite long because of Sakura, although not as good as if I do have Abigail for the Mingsuo, because Mingsuo cannot resurrect anymore once he die, which is very vulnerable to.
Perfect fertilizer.
So yeah, it's already down. Telling. So let's go to the point. So in the point war, I don't really have anything that I want to test in here, so I'm just gonna use my usual lineup. This is my glass cannon lineup. It's do or die, so I need to pick my target very, very carefully in order to get the win. Because one wrong move and I will die. So you get the idea in here, the Tolan and Moroyama combo is to just kill the enemy straight away at the beginning of the battle, and then after that the Chuyao and Momo combo can just kill anyone, as long as I live long enough, and then after that the Petros here to just bypass all the death denial skill that enemy have. Let's die. Don't die, Momo. Come on. Momo, don't die. Momo, don't die. Don't die. Okay, die! Yes. Now it's only ET, hopefully I don't die. I die! Yeah, the battle went on for too long, so ET already got insane amount of damage. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and this is how a free-to-play players fight. I don't have fancy espers, I don't have all the legendary Simmer espers that everybody have. So I need to live without them. I need to live without them. Okay, that one is dead, and then next one is Buyo. Lushan, so I don't trigger the Wuyong. This is hard. Up, hide. Hit the Wuyong, die, yes. Okay, now next is I'm gonna hit the Lushan because I don't have the third skill there. Remove the Sakura there, and probably just kill the Lushan first. So I don't want to get myself silenced every single turn. That's the problem with Lushan, you know, if you let him live, he's gonna silence you until you die. Oh. Kill Lushan! Dang it, it's too thick. Die! Go and die. His relic is too good. His relic is too good. Sun cannot die. Oh, go away. Oh no! He blocked it. What sound was that? Fireworks? Yes, Bang Lewat. I mentioned in the beginning of this video when I started the stream, I was like, why the hell? My neighbor just suddenly started throwing a fireworks right when I started the stream, you know. So that's what happened in my neighborhood. My neighbor is currently throwing a firework. Don't know for what. This is not New Year's yet. So they're probably testing out their fireworks, maybe for the actual event. And I cannot disable Lian, I cannot disable Sakura, so I'm just gonna remove the Yamato. Kill the Lian first, or probably kill the Wuyong. Let's kill the Wuyong. Why is the shield not getting removed? Damn. We failed to remove the shield. Damn. Accuracy not enough. Let's go again. Ooh, Haley is also one of the really good Esper, but not many players use her. You know, if you can make good use of Haley, she is actually one of the you know, the best how to say theory crafter skills, you know, because the idea of removing equipment from your enemies is insanely strong. She already have they haven't done the healer yet, right? I can just kill the Lian. Up. The heal is there. Damn it. Do that. Yeah, in Point War, we never know who has with what speed, you know, because they have their own equipment, so I don't know who is faster, who is slower. That's why I'm really liking the rival rune. Contrary to other people's comment, you know, they all hate the rival rune, but I myself actually liking the rival rune. Because with the rival rune, I can predict what's gonna happen. Because everybody have the same speed. You know, every single Esper of the same name have the same speed. So I can already know what's gonna happen before fighting. I've already shown you in the triple threat last time that with proper knowledge, you can actually just win triple threat by using level 12 Espers, you know. So with controller, especially controllers, you don't really need your controller to deal that much damage. You know, when you have controller, you can just disable the entire enemy team until they all die. And that's the purpose of a controller. You know, in every single PvP games, control skills are very much a must, because preventing your enemy to do anything even for 1 second is very game changing. You know, I learned that in World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, when you want to stun enemies, they will only get stunned for 1 second. But that 1 second for a pro players, it feels like eternity. You know, oh my god, this Nora is really big. Ow! How much HP this Nora has? Hell. This is bad. I really need to kill this Nora, but fuck, the firework is still going on. Help! 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 Help me! Help me! Help! Oh my god! My neighbor! Oh my god, I should have told you guys. That's the sound of a gunshot. You know, I'm living in a very bad neighborhood. There's literally shooting guns every night. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna start some drama that way. Oh fuck! How thick is this? Leon. Oh my god. Why are people have really good equipment nowadays? Like, this is very thick. Can I kill that? Oh, kill. 24,000 true damage is still not enough to kill this Leon. What the hell? There we go. Now next is actually Chuyao. Some priority, because Chuyao gonna keep on hitting me while I'm hitting the Sakura, so it's better to just kill Chuyao first for the rest. But the battle is going on for too long already. I can no longer heal myself. That's the beauty of Sakura, you know. Like, even though the battle is already reaching 0 heals, for some reason Sakura's heal is not considered a heal. For whatever reason. Her third skill can still bring her back to full health. You know, look at this, recovers 100% HP. This is not considered a healing. Why Dislyte? Why Lilith? Why? So even with 0 heal, like my Momo cannot lifesteal anymore, Sakura can still bring her health back to 100%. The fuck? So OP. So yeah, those kind of knowledge, like you can get it from here. That is basically my everyday thing. I consider that as a general knowledge, but I don't know. Like, maybe for some players that is considered not a general knowledge. You know. So yeah, I sometimes need your feedback, guys. Like, you know, what do you guys want to know? You know, I can answer almost all of them. Do you have any questions? Just like a very long time ago, you know, when Raven haven't got reworked, when Raven was first came out, like the reason I played Dislyte was because of Raven. You know, when I saw Raven, like how cool she is. And then after that, back then, the description on her skills are not as complete as like right now. So not many players know that Raven's Dispel works totally different from any other Dispeller Esper. Because back then, long before, I think, yeah, on the age of Leora in Elaine comes out, before that. Raven's Dispel is the only one that can ignore the miss and resist, like cannot miss and cannot be resisted. Raven was the only one who has that kind of dispel, and it is not mentioned anywhere in her skill description. And then once they reworked her, they changed how her skill works by mentioning that you can do that. It cannot miss and cannot be resisted only if you are faster than your enemies. So they actually nerfed Raven. A lot of players think that Raven got buffed because with that description, like now oh, your Raven have an unresistible dispel. But apparently no. Before then, her dispel is already unresistible without any requirement. That kind of information, like probably I'm the only one left. I don't know, like probably the top players should know this already. The top players. So because a lot of top players are like old players, Dislyte, so they should probably already know this a very long time ago. That Raven have an unresistible dispel the very moment she first came out. There are a lot of things, you know. That's like the information that I got that fix recently was Mona. Mona's third skill, when Brawler set first came out, her third skill is the only one that gets affected by Brawler. For some reason. It's a bug actually. So that's why when I mentioned it, and I showed you guys the exploit using Mona, a while back, they fix it. They fix that, you know. Oh yeah. Cannot rely that much on bugs or exploit because it's gonna be fixed someday. You know, so that's why I don't give out this kind of information. You know, like it's gonna be misleading if some players found out this information and watching an old video and thought that it still works, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys the general knowledge. But if it still works, then I know that all this kind of information can be used to exploit certain things. Just like for the Yukine. Oh my god, let's talk about Yukine, guys. Are you guys excited about Yukine? Oh, some players, I don't know, like I see the reaction of some players, like they not really that exciting, not excited when saw that Yukine came out. Like some of them think that because Yukine is together with Sujue and Sloan, like she's an event-only Esper, you cannot get her in the golden record. So they thought that, you know, instead of taking Yukine, they gonna maximize Sujue first to Resonance 6, and after that they gonna max their Sloan next. Yukine gonna be the last in their priority. Which is, if you don't want to take a risk, is a reasonable choice, you know. But just take a look at myself, you know, guys. I'm using Resonance 0 Sujue for a reason, and the reason is because you don't need Resonance 6 Sujue. You don't need Resonance 6 Sujue. Look at this. Just kill this video. Look at that. I can counter the Sujue with Petros. So I'm dead by the enemy's Momo, and the enemy's Momo is much stronger than mine. But yeah, if you bring Petros the entire Resonance 6 Sujue is useless. Like, as long as you can survive, of course, but Petros is strong enough to withstand Sujue's third skill. So Petros is a direct counter to Sujue. So when you are, like, what's the word? Like, when you are working your ass off to try and get Resonance 6 Sujue, I can only just pull one Petros and that's it. Your entire hard work into collecting duplicates of your Sujue just goes down the drain. And just counter that Sujue straight by using Resonance 0 Petros. So that's my answer to how important Sujue is. Her Resonance 6 is not that important. It is if you are very, very competitive, but for a free-to-play players, because your resources is limited, especially your time. I always tell this to every single gamer out there. When you are a pay-to-win player, you are not paying your way to win the game with items, equipment, your character, etc., etc. No, you are actually paying time, because if the game stops there, like for example, if you ever play an MMORPG games, that at level 100 is the maximum level that your player can get. So if you're a pay-to-win players and you get to level 100 within like one day, the free-to-play players can reach the same level as you by playing the game for a whole year. That's what I mean by buying time. So when you are pay-to-win players, you are actually buying time. What other players can achieve by playing the game for 2 years, you can achieve the same result by paying and play the game for just 1 month. That's the idea, like the basic theory of pay-to-win players. So they buying time. So if you are, diligent enough, if you are consistent enough into playing your games, you can basically reach the same level as the pay-to-win players by playing every day, constantly. So that's the pay-to-win and free-to-play. So when I really forgot like what I was talking about, like why I'm talking about pay-to-win and free-to-play players. So yeah, basically that's that. So for we're talking about Petros and Sujue, right? Yeah. So if I were to choose like whether I want to spend my time into getting Resonance 6 Sujue or getting other Espers duplicates, I'd rather collect other Espers duplicates, because like I said, Sujue is already very, very good at Resonance 0, and to get to Resonance 6, the amount of investment you put there is not really equal to the result that you get from Sujue. A lot of players kind of like praise Sujue, but she's kind of like overrated with that. There are a lot of ways for you to actually counter Sujue in PvP, and if you're not building Resonance 6 Sujue for PvP, like I said, in PvE you don't need Sujue to be at Resonance 6. In PvE, she's already enough at Resonance 0. You cannot counter-attack the enemy using your Resonance 2 if the enemy kills your Esper. I mean, like, in PvE, you do want your Esper to all be alive until the end, not letting them die just to get your Sujue to counter-attack them. And then your Sujue also, if you play it correctly, if you play in the PvE correctly, your Sujue shouldn't die at all. So you don't really need the Resonance 6 at all too, Only in the situation where you do want to spread your puppet debuff, then that's when you require Sujue at resonance 6. Other than that, your Sujue is already enough at resonance 0, guys. She's only ever useful to resonance 6 in PvP. And in PvP, there are a lot of ways to counter her, especially using Petros. And the next best option is to use Yuhime. By using Yuhime, she cannot attack outside of her turn, so her counter attack becomes useless, you know. So if you just ignore her and just kill her other allies, she won't be able to do anything when she has that hamstrung debuff. So that's why I think that Sujue is overrated. So if you do want to play the way I play the game, like just get Yukine. Yukine is insanely good. One copy of her. At least one copy of her. I do recommend that every single players get one copy of Yukine, because she is also another expert that can work already work to her maximum potential from the resonance 0. She is insanely better in the resonance 4, obviously. I already mentioned there in the analysis video that if you are a pay-to-win players, or if you have extra resources that you can use, you should aim to get resonance to resonance 4 Yukine. Resonance 4 Yukine. You should aim for that if you do have the resources. Because at resonance 4 Yukine will get her hibernation at the beginning of the battle, which will trigger Blizzard 2 times faster. That is insanely strong. So I'm gonna see myself too, you know, whether I do want to get Sujue at the resonance 2, or I'm just gonna straight up going for resonance for Yukine for my Ripple box. Hence why I still have my full Ripple box in here. I'll use this and just go and use this straight up to get resonance to Sujue, but I don't want to use that. Like I said, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. I'm just gonna keep it there. Let me see. Will this work even against Guyo? Definitely not. So I'm kind of like analyzing here, guys. If you do want to see like how my brain works, like how do I think about this lineup, like this is what I do. Basically everything. Watching what went wrong with this lineup. And it's actually working. What happened just now? What makes in our first testing, what makes Everett didn't counterattack to the enemy when they hit my allies? It's actually working correctly right now. Oh, why? Let me see again. Let me see. So we're gonna slow this down. So Tolan gonna stop the fastest enemy from doing anything to me, so that I can at least live a little bit longer. So every time my allies got hit by the enemy, like Everett gonna counter attack there. See, counter attack, but it doesn't counter attack when. Oh, I think it's the counter attack happen when the enemy hits Everett, not when the enemy hits Everett's allies. That is weird. Like, do you guys know how to make use of this? And when Everett Simmer teammates take hits, attacks with this ability, it doesn't work. Or maybe it works, but only once. Maybe it works only once. So let me check again. Let's see. We're gonna slow this down. Tolan 0 hour got hit. Does it trigger Everett? No. Tolan got hit. Counter attack using the second ability. It doesn't go into cooldown. So no one get hit. He counterattacks. For some reason, he counterattacks using his basic ability, so it's probably this one. When taking a non-crit hit, 100% of counterattack. No. When taking a crit, no. Taking a crit. Oh, when taking a non-crit hit. Yeah, probably the silence trigger this. Because just now I didn't see the avatar icon there. Counterattack, yes, that is the basic ability. Wait, what? Counterattacks with this ability, right? Is that the second ability? That's the third ability. Then the third ability should go into cooldown. Let's counterattack. Then we hit Alfred himself. And then this is the AoE and then counterattack again. The avatar counterattack. Basically counterattack. And he died. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. I don't know why. It doesn't work as I expect it will be. It says counterattack there. Oh, but he has hamstrung. Okay, I cannot test when there is hamstrung. I need to find a different lineup. Flower, ton. And it's good to have ton, you know, like it's supposed to work because when ton means that ton will get hit and it will trigger average counterattack. Look at that, it triggers the counterattack. It does trigger the counterattack. So it does work. It works. There's a third skill. And there's a counterattack. See, like this lineup should be good. Because Ton, the enemy, he gets hit, trigger the average counterattack. Jiang Juli, very tanky, cannot die. Even on Berserker mode, because he literally won't die, Everett will counterattack every time Jiang Juli gets attacked. Ana, with her shield, as long as she doesn't get a multi-hit, Everett gonna counterattack again. Petros being very thick, like having a lot of HP, also gonna trigger Everett's counterattack. Should be. So yeah, in theory, this lineup should have worked. I don't know, sometimes Everett just didn't counterattack. But yeah, I think right now it's working perfectly. This is actually working really well. Yeah, without Abigail, this lineup just doesn't work the same. I think the Everett team is alright. I think I can just upgrade that. The Ivory.
Don't work.
Need to find an actual lineup that can work with this. Not an Underseamer, but I need a speed captain. I need a speed captain. Okay, so among these espers, the one that I don't use, probably TA. Probably TA or Sienna. It's either TA or Sienna. I'm just gonna use Sienna. Let's go. Let's try this lineup. Although I'm definitely gonna die. Already die one. And remember, this is a level 12 template. So his damage won't reflect what he can do, but what you should aim for to analyze in here is how often Everett counterattack and whether the debuff goes in or not. No, the miss right now. Oh, I'm dead time. I do need some kind of survivability. This could have worked better if I just use Wuyo and Chehe. Within Wuyo and Chehe, Everett will be much better there. I'm just gonna hold on to my rival rune for now. We will just gonna use it for Yukine first. And see if we can get a new Silver Legendary later on. So yeah, let's edit the formation. So this is my lineup. This one is strongest. This is the Immortal one. This is the Mingsuo one. Although the Mingsuo one, I do want to try building a new lineup in here. So let me see. I can actually just use Brewster or probably Clara in here. This can work, maybe. This can probably work. Let's go. Let's challenge this. Blah. So for those of you who don't know yet, you can go to my channel, see my video of Re-Zero Mingsuo, basically how to abuse Mingsuo, and the key to abusing Mingsuo is to use Abigail, because Mingsuo dies very easily. So you can use Abigail to keep resurrecting Mingsuo. Like right now, see Mingsuo died, but as long as my Abigail is alive, then I can just resurrect Mingsuo over and over again. And Alexa is there to protect Abigail. Alexa is the perfect pair for Abigail, because Alexa, if you give Kiss of the Nightingale to Abigail, Abigail is literally unkillable as long as there is no dispel. You know, as long as you don't have dispel, you cannot kill Abigail who has Kiss of the Nightingale. So because Mingsuo, the reason why Mingsuo works is that he is the captain. Because he is the captain, he will be the first target of Abigail's resurrection. Abigail's third skill gonna target the captain first. So being the captain and the main DPS, that makes Mingsuo the best pair for Abigail. Because every time Abigail resurrect, is gonna always go to Mingsuo. But because this lineup doesn't have Lucian, Abigail needs a longer time to get her third skill ready. So this works much better. If you saw my previous lineup just now, I'm using Lucian and Eugene, because with Lucian, Abigail will keep resetting her third ability because of Lucian's ability to reduce the cooldown of supporter Esper by 1 turn every single time, and you have Eugene there. You can also give Mingsuo an extra bonus turn every single time to make him able to spend his basic ability, and by spending his basic ability, he also gonna spend his third ability. So yeah, I think it still works much better if I do use Lucian in there. But maybe instead of Eugene, I'm just gonna use is Changji. Changji. There he is. Hey, where? Hey, Changji there. Okay, so let's go with this one. Silence everyone. Kiss of the Nightingale. That's it. That was too fast. Okay, this actually works really well. So let's try this again. Everyone. Kiss of the Nightingale. Give. Swap the speed. A blast. Good everyone. Swap the HP again. Nightingale, reset the skill. You know why this works perfectly is because Abigail's second skill resets ability goes for all allied Inferno experts except herself. And Alexa is an Inferno. You know, her third skill gonna get reset. So she is able to give Kiss of the Nightingale to a lot of experts at the same time. And also, she is able to redistribute HP across all allies. So if the enemy makes like any of these esper like very low health, I can just balance everyone and everyone gonna help themselves. And then with Abigail's shield, everyone gonna go back to healthy again. And Changji, being an Inferno himself, his third skill will also get reset by Abigail. And Mingsuo literally sitting on 1 HP every single second, meaning that Changji will have unlimited supply of 1 HP Esper to get swap HP against any enemies that I want. So this is actually right. I probably don't need Eugene in here. So let's see. But the thing is that Abigail in this lineup prioritizing when she is giving the skill at the beginning. Let me see. Oh yeah, because Changji is the slowest now. So Abigail is prioritizing oh, Lusang, yes. So Lusang can silence twice. Oh yeah, because Lusang moved first. Then after that, Lusang being the one in the leftmost in the AP bar. So Abigail gonna reset Lusang. Lusang gonna silence twice. So that's what happened. Okay. So when I have Eugene in here, it's a totally different scenario because Lusang gonna move, silence everyone, and then Eugene moves. So Lusang being at the very left on the AP bar, now Eugene gonna call Mingsuo gonna move, and then it's gonna be Abigail's turn after those three. So when Abigail take a turn, Mingsuo will be the one on the very left of the AP bar. Oh no, Alexa gonna move first. So Alexa gonna be on the leftmost on the AP bar, but it is kind of like unpredictable with Mingsuo because Mingsuo have 300% speed. So the order of movement gonna be like this: Lusang move first, silence everyone. Eugene gonna use her third skill, give bonus turn to Mingsuo. Mingsuo gonna use his second skill. Alexa gonna move, give Kiss of the Nightingale to anybody. It's gonna be random. And then after that, Mingsuo gonna move again because of his 300% speed, use his third skill, and then it's Abigail's turn next. And if Abigail see that the last person who moved was Mingsuo, then Abigail gonna use her third skill to Mingsuo, resetting Mingsuo's ability, then making Mingsuo able to cast his third skill again. So this is what happened. Let's put it into action, and this is why I love Rival Road, because in Rival Road everybody moves as expected. So Lusang move first, like I said, and then Eugene gonna move next, giving bonus turn to Mingsuo. Then after that, Mingsuo gonna use his second skill, And then it's Alexa's time. Alexa gonna give a Kiss of the Nightingale to anybody. Most likely gonna be Eugene because Eugene currently have the lowest HP. Nope, Eugene died already. So it's gonna go to Mingsuo because Mingsuo have the lowest HP now. And then after that, Mingsuo hopefully move. No, Abigail gonna move first. So Abigail gonna use her third ability, calling someone. I don't know. It's gonna be herself. Oh no, because Eugene dies, so she prioritizes resurrecting Eugene first, and because Eugene reset her third ability with Resonance 6 Abigail, so Eugene gonna give bonus turn to Mingsuo. Mingsuo gonna use his third skill, flatten everyone, and that's it, the end. Hey. Really good.
Another successful delivery.
So yeah, I think having a Eugene is already perfect in there. I don't need to change anything else. Yep. So I'm just gonna place this. So let's use this. Meta Yunchuan at level 12 is already enough. I really need to upgrade him. We don't have any way to survive. So if I cannot kill the enemy's DPS at the beginning of the battle, then I will die. So this can only work if the enemy have only like 1 or 2 DPS, and that's it. If they go up to 3 DPS, then I won't be able to kill them. I cannot survive long enough. That's the problem with this lineup. Yeah, 3 DPS is too much. It's probably much better to not use Yamato. Just gonna remove Yamato in here. Meta Yunchuan still alright, but I'm gonna use Lian next. Lian. Hey, good Lian. So let's reset that. Go for Dislyte. I think this is much better. This one sounds much better. Yeah. So to protect Lian so that she doesn't die at the beginning of the battle, or before Lian can use her shield so that nobody dies, Meta Yunchuan is there to protect everyone. And then once Lian able to cast her shield, then that's it. We are literally immortal. So this is a perfect lineup. This is already perfect. Really good. I'm gonna use that. Yunchuan. And I don't need Meta Yunchuan to be at level 15 because he literally deals no damage. I don't need him to deal damage. He is just need to be there and be pretty. This is insane. This lineup is really, really good already. So the only question is that can I kill Wuyo with this lineup? We will see. Probably not. Probably not gonna able to kill Wuyo. This is good enough. This is good enough. So I'm gonna need to change this lineup because I no longer use Lian in here. So I'm gonna need to use something else. I'm gonna need heal. Okay, no, not good. Good. Really? Maybe I should use Yukine in here. No, let's just use this one. Okay. So let's try this lineup with Nathaniel. The count still goes on Nathaniel. That's part one. Too bad, we died too fast. If we can survive a little bit longer just now, then Nathaniel will be able to use his ultimate. Problem.
To call it a day.
This can actually work. This can actually work. This is actually great. Maybe I can use Chunky. Yeah. This one definitely works. This lineup. But, I'm just gonna see whether Changji or Nathaniel. I don't know whether to get impressed or not. Like, they are able to get through to this lineup, but we still won. But that doesn't tell me anything because that lineup is weird. That's not a meta lineup. So let's see if the really is much better. We have the invincibility there. We'll swap the HP. That's the purpose of Changji, so that our Mavis got second life. Because when everybody is low on health and you have Mavis in here, Changji gonna prioritize swapping Mavis. The AI knows. You know, because the rest is already on Graveless, there is no use for you swapping their HP. They're gonna die anyway. So you're gonna swap Mavis HP. So either this or Nathaniel, either Changji or Nathaniel. I don't know which one to do. Yes. So one more time, Nathaniel, one more time. Where are you, Nathaniel? Yeah, let's go this one. So let's just do this. Mavis gonna be more vulnerable because there is no way for Mavis to recover in this lineup. So Mavis needs to protect herself. So we need to finish the battle as fast as possible. And it is made possible with the 2-turn invincibility from Oli. And to guarantee that Oli will cast the invincibility to Mavis, we have Sujue in here. Hopefully, Mavis still have her third ability. Yes! Problem! Go back up to light. After that, a little bit more, and Nathaniel gonna explode. Kablam! No damage. Yeah, that's the problem with Nathaniel. If the enemy has shield, he is not able to kill anyone. I need to pair Nathaniel with with Fumitsuki. I'm currently building Fumitsuki. So that's it. Changchi it is. Changchi. It's already used. I cannot take the line up. So here we gonna use Lian. It's here. It's Lian in here. It's a much better position. Okay. So this lineup already working perfectly. This lineup, oh yeah, there it is. A different in position makes a lot of difference. So here's what's happening. If I put Abigail in here, she gonna only prioritize resurrecting a Mingsuo, and after that to herself or to any who dies. But the most important one is that if the enemy hits me, the enemy's AI, if everybody is healthy except for Mingsuo, they gonna aim for Abigail except for the difference in elemental. But because everybody is of Inferno elemental, then they gonna start attacking Abigail first. So to protect Abigail, then Alexa is going to give the Kiss of the Nightingale to Abigail, so that Abigail will be able to be immortal, because as long as the enemy doesn't dispel the Kiss of the Nightingale, then Abigail is unkillable. So then Alexa is being there, vulnerable. So I don't want the enemy to actually attack Alexa, but if Alexa is dead, then it's still okay as long as my Abigail is alive. If I do this the other way around, then Abigail, if everyone is alive, then she has a chance of giving the the third skill gonna go to the one with the least amount of AP. But Alexa being the front here, she can be the target of the enemy's attack, so she will be giving Kiss of the Nightingale to herself. And if the enemy change target to Abigail, then it's gonna be a problem, because if Abigail dies, then that's it. This entire lineup will crumble. So I need Alexa to be giving Kiss of the Nightingale to Abigail, the one in front of her. That's a better lineup. So in here we gonna have Anji. Or maybe I can use something else. Yeah, maybe someday I'm gonna be using something else. Hilda can be good. But Changji is already a really good option, because Changji AI gonna be aiming for Mavis when she has when everybody have one health. Because Mavis is the only one who will die, and the rest will go into Graveless. So with Changji here, I can swap her HP, which is insanely great. So yeah, that's already a lineup. And this one is a Nathaniel lineup. Still haven't able to make perfect use of this, but it's all gonna change if I have Yukine later. I'm preparing this lineup for Yukine, so when Yukine comes, it's probably gonna look like this. Fumitsuki. Yeah. So, and with Yukine on the last one. So with Sakura there, I can at least probably try to survive as long as we can to give the shield, the heal to both Nathaniel and Yukine, and then Anna having the shield herself, like she can be a backup plan if this doesn't work, because she can just counter attacking enemy who attack me, and they definitely gonna attack me because I don't have a speed captain. And Fumitsuki having the captain of ally HP by 40% will give insane amount of healing from Sakura and also increase Yukine's damage. So the purpose of this team is to just survive for as long as possible until Nathaniel can explode and also until Yukine can stack up as many blizzard damage as possible. And the reason why Fumitsuki can work here is if I can have Fumitsuki at resonance 2, she will dispel all buffs from the target before casting an ability. So that means that, like you saw just now, when Nathaniel explode, if the enemy have shield or defense up, he won't be able to kill anyone. So having Fumitsuki here, she will guarantee that the enemy will always get dispelled, and then being able to stun the enemy every time she attacks the enemy, meaning that the enemy will take twice longer to do anything done because they will get stunned every 2 turns. So that means that the battle will get prolonged much longer, which is gonna benefit both Nathaniel and also Yukine. So if the enemy is still alive after Nathaniel explodes, then Yukine will just keep on stacking the blizzard damage until you see like insane amount of true damage going to all of the enemy, and then the battle gonna end by themselves. But the problem is that Yukine in this lineup, none of my allies have the snow cloak, so they all also gonna die by Yukine's damage themselves. So yeah, that's the problem. That's actually a problem. So yeah, currently still gonna be using this one before we get the Yukine. Using this one and this one. Okay, take this and replace this. Ta-da! This is a really good lineup. Let's go! Cozy Claw, legendary! No legendary. Okay. Let's what I do with the Cozy. Like the title said, I've already explained the summary in the beginning of the video. Ooh, one spot. I need to donate this, this thing, donate this thing, donate this. Hey, Vivico Vivid is there. Oh yeah, I do need to do the rain clouds. Oh, Frosty Fines. Yeah, I forgot. Let's do this together, guys. Let's begin. Right? Here. Plan. And that. It's the last day, right? Yeah, 2 days more. Let's go to the Reincarnation Tower, do 1 stage, and that's it.
This broadcast is going to be epic.
Mission done. After that, this one. Oh, nothing's happening. Need to spend the gold. What should I build? Let me see. Is there any new equipment that I get? Critical rate, critical damage, speed, and attack bonus. Nothing new. Yes. Nothing new. Nothing new. Without the speed, attack bonus. This one is wait. Although I don't really need this one, right? So let's go with defense. There's nothing interesting there. HP bonus.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
The sets is not really helping, but this one is quite good. Critical max critical rate, HP bonus, defense bonus. I just need to find an esper that use defense and HP and doesn't need to move. This is the harmony set. But if this is a harmony set, then I do want the character, the esper to spam their third skill. So I do need speed for harmony. Nothing really new. And then a support esper stats. This one. I have a new one. I need the bulk man. I should have done this. XP critical rate, critical rate. Anything new? This one. Defense bonus. That's bad. Defense bonus. Ooh, calamity. HP bonus. Too bad. HP bonus. This is attack bonus.
I've got your
There is this. Attack bonus. Hi. Always something wrong with the rally. Okay, this is go. Attack again. Defense. Okay, this is actually, at least this is something.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Resist. Okay, that is quite okay actually. So let me reset this and ask for resist and win set. Ooh, we have two. Nice, let's lock this.
Don't worry,
I'm currently in need of the resist set. So let's just enhance that data. So let's go here. Quest is done. Okay, we have 2 days more. So well, apparently not many people joining in this one. Probably this one. I have to go to the Dislyte land. The fire. We'll be pushing this. You want and do like probably 5. Hey, we used up today's stamina. That is good. Patient is going. Event 9. Right, alright. I'm just gonna keep on going on this. The best stage for a free-to-play players to actually join in the championship is actually on the Dislyte land. Because on the Dislyte land, you need time. If you're not gonna use your, blitz ticket, then there is no way for anybody to catch up on that ranking. So all the players don't have crazy amount of score in that stage. So it is actually a chance for you to use up all of your stamina and your blitz ticket to just speed up your Dislyte land battle, because Dislyte land battle is very, very long. And then meanwhile, you can just, if you have more stamina than your blitz, then you can just keep your computer going on 24 hours and just run the Dislyte land, because the Dislyte land takes very, very long. So when you multi-battle the Dislyte lands, like 20 battles gonna take you like around 3 hours. So you don't need to keep coming back to your computer every minute to check on on your multi-battle, you can just ignore it for 3 hours and just come back later. That's the advantage of free-to-play players in the Dislyte battle, in the championship. Nothing else I can buy. Skin, I'm waiting for the Gabriel. Championship, I'm waiting for 50 coins to buy the Momo. Yeah, let's just do more Dislyte.
Gyrate News Broadcast.
Dislyte. We have stamina again. So this is a 97, so that's probably around 7, 6. So that's it for tonight, guys. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you get some idea about the Cozy Claw. I already mentioned it at the beginning of the video, so you don't actually need to watch the entire video. You can get the whole information in the first 5 minutes of the video. The rest of the video is just free talk and my daily Dislyte, so you can just skip everything and just don't watch this video. So yeah, that's all, guys. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.